Hey, welcome guys. Tony Porter, Tabletop Baseball Digest. And here we are with a little field day baseball. Let's get the action started. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and watch, take a look at what I have available for your entertainment, pleasure. All right, let's get started. It's going to be the Reds visiting the Mets at Shea Stadium. And it's going to be Sid Fernandez on the mound. He is a left-hander versus Ted Power. And Barry Larkin is at the plate, and he's ready to roll. We are using Digital Diamond Baseball to keep our stats. And let's get started. Now, just a heads up, this game plays super fast. So just watch. All right, it's 15. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. And that'll be Strawberry for the first out. So Barry Larkin flies out. Next up is Buddy Bell, and here's the pitch, a 62, and that should be a strikeout, and it is. Gets him with the curve. And next is Eric Davis, the pitch, and a 22 will be a check swing. They check with the first base umpire, and he rings him up, and Eric Davis doesn't like it. So that's basically half an inning. That literally took me, I don't think, more than 20 seconds. Lenny Dykstra leads off for the Mets. And of course, it's not about speed, but it's a very efficient game. Now, obviously, if I start getting a bunch of hits and stolen bases and so on, the process slows down. So Dykstra, what did he do? I think he struck out, right? Dykstra adjusting the glove, nobody gone. Power turns, delivers, swung on. Wow, chased the bad ball there. Okay, so he chased the bad ball. And here's a 52. So this is going to be a ground ball to the first baseman. And he's going to try to, it's a tough play. Going to get down on one knee. He's going to try to flip to the pitcher covering. And that's Esaski. Let's see Esaski. And Esaski playing first base, flipping a 52 is a 21. 21 or less, he makes a bad throw, and it's going to be a 66. So that is just a base hit for Wally Backman on that 52, which is an error hit. And then, of course, it's an error check on the first baseman on the throw, on the flip to the pitcher. And there was no error there. So it's just basically a single. So here's Keith Hernandez, the pitch from Power, and that's going to be a 61. And that will be a swing and a miss. Gets him with the heater. So Keith Hernandez, the captain, goes down on strikes. And Carter's next, 42, and that's ball 4. Because he's a 3, and this is 2-6. So the 3 falls into, and that is a base on ball. So the Mets have a couple of men on base with 2 outs. Darryl Strawberry, who's been hot of late, batting 278. His real-life average was 284. Got 21 home runs, 69 RBIs, 12 stolen bases, 3 caught stealing. He had 36 and 12 in reality. So here is the pitch, and that's going to be a 42. That'll be ball 4. Bases are loaded, so Power is having some issues finding the plate. And talking a little bit to himself on the mound, not happy with the calls from the home plate umpire. And here is Kevin McReynolds. McReynolds 273, in reality was 276. 29 home runs. Here he has 11. And there's the pitch, and that is a 46, which will be a ground ball to the third baseman. And that'll end at a G5. So when you get guys on base, obviously everything slows down. We're playing field day baseball. Excellent game. Probably the top 5 games that I play. Maybe even one of the top 3. So it's going to be Dave Parker, and the pitch from Hernandez. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Possible error on the throw. Tough play, and no error. So it's going to be a single. Official scorer gives Parker a single. And Parker is on at first. Next up is Tracy Jones. And here's the pitch. And that's a 12, which is going to be possibly a double play. Backman, I believe, is a V arm. He's a W arm. So it's a 1 and a 2. So we're going to use this green die 1 and 2, and he turns it no. It's going to be a fielder's choice, 4-6. So Tracy Jones on it first, and it's Bo Diaz. And that is a 55, which is a fly ball left field. And that is the second out of the inning. Right there is McReynolds. And here comes Esaski. Esaski's been hitting the long ball against the Mets. He's got homers at 66 and 11. Esaski hit 22 home runs in fewer than 400 plate appearances. So here is the pitch. Esaski, and that's going to be a 25. Now, 25 is interesting. It's a triple if I roll 11 to 16. Otherwise, it's a line out, and the inning is over. Ooh, 26. So that's a ripped and caught by the third baseman, Johnson. L5, and that ends the inning. They leave one. We go to the bottom of the second. The bottom of the second is going to be Howard Johnson. Steps to the plate now. He's doing it all this year for the Mets. Batting .275, got 18 home runs, 12 stolen bases. And here's the pitch. It's a 24, and that's a swing and a miss. Got him with the fastball. Blows the heater by Johnson, who's known for his big swings. And here is the shortstop Santana with a 46. A base on ball's a 4. Is a base on ball 3, so it's going to be a tapper right back to the mound. Power over to first, and that's 2 out. And next up, I don't know what's going on there. And now it's the pitcher, Sid Fernandez. 35, and with Fernandez, that's going to be a 5-6 single, but he is only a 3 single, so doesn't qualify. It's going to be ripped to center field, and right there is the center fielder, Davis. So up comes Dave Concepcion playing second base today. And the pitch, and that's 66. That's going to be a drive down the line. Fair ball into the corner. Played well by McReynolds. Here's the throw to Backman at second base, the tag, and he is safe. Just got in there under the tag. Concepcion is in there with a lead-off double. Here's the pitcher. I do not bunt with guys at second base. And it's going to be a 63. Struck him out. Got him with the fastball. So Hernandez delivers, and here is Barry Larkin, 35, and that's going to be a single 5-6, but singles is only a 2 for Fernandez. Doesn't give up a lot of hits, so that's going to be ripped to center field. And Dykstra snags it for out number 2. And now it's Buddy Bell. He steps in the box. He's ready. Bats from the right side. And the pitch, and that's going to be a 45, which will be a base on balls 5 and 6. He only goes up to 3, and a 20. No, there was no hit by pitch. Okay, and that will be a fly ball left field. That'll end the inning. So we played two and a half, and here's the bottom of the third with Lenny Dykstra leading off. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 53, which is a range play on the shortstop. Shortstop is Larkin, A to E. If he falls into A to E, he is a shortstop D. So he does fall in. He'll make a diving play, gets back up on his feet, fires the first in time to get the speedy Dykstra. Outstanding play by the shortstop, Barry Larkin. 1987 is my replay. Here's Backman. And that's going to be a 66, which is line base hit. So he rips one to center field. Doesn't have a lot of extra base hits. And here's Keith Hernandez. Keith Hernandez having an excellent season as well, batting .299, 7 home runs, 42 RBIs. And the pitch to Hernandez is 61, will be a swing and a miss. Got him. And slider low and away gets him to chase. And Gary Carter, here's the pitch. And that is a 54 with a runner on base. So we're going to take us to the few times that you see a chart here. We're going to go to this section here. And that's going to be a 23, and that's going to be, a possible, we got to look who's on the mound. Power, a 23 is going to be a wild pitch. That's going to move Backman to second base. And Carter, the pitch again to Carter with a 52, and that's going to be a base hit single. And a possible error on the shortstop, Larkin. Let's see his error rating on a 52 on the throw. It's a 16. And no error. So it's a single for Carter. He's on at first. And that's first and third with 2 outs. And here comes Darryl Strawberry, the pitch. And that is going to be a 13, which is ball 4. That loads the bases. So the Mets have the bases loaded here in the bottom of the third. And let's get him to walk. And it's going to bring up Kevin McReynolds. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Power gets the sign from Bo Diaz, and here's the pitch to McReynolds, and that's going to be 36. That's going to be trouble. And that's in the gap. That's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. 2 runs will come in. Now Strawberry is an X, and he will hold up. They will hold up Strawberry here, so it's a 2-run double for McReynolds, and the Mets lead at 2-0. Big clutch hit for Kevin McReynolds, and here's Hojo. The pitch, and that's a 52. That's a base hit. And now there's a possible error on the second baseman, Concepcion, on the 52. That's the 3rd time I've rolled that. 52 second base is a 0, so he made no throwing errors. So, but it will be a single. And Rafael Santana now. The pitch from Power, and a 32. That's going to be a base hit. Yes, sirree. And Johnson will go to third. So Santana with a clutch hit. That drives in another run. Mets lead at 4-0 now. And it's first and third, and Fernandez at the plate. And the pitch is going to be a 43, and that's base on balls 3-6. He is a base on balls 3, so that's a walk. Another walk to load the bases, and that's going to bring up the top of the order. For the Mets, it's going to be Lenny Dykstra. Steps in the box. He bats from the left side. Bases loaded here against Ted Power. In the infield from third base to first, you got Bell, Larkin, Concepcion, and Isaski. In the outfield from left to right, you got Jones, Davis, and Parker. Behind the plate is Bo Diaz. All right, let's do it. Lenny Dykstra, bases loaded. Mets could break this game open. They already lead at 4-0. There's some movement in the bullpen. That's a 56, and that'll be a ground ball to the first baseman. And that'll do it. G3. But the Mets pick up 4 big runs. We go to the top of the 4th. Eric Davis leads off with a 12, and that's a drive in the gap. And that's going to split the outfields and roll to the wall. Digging for second is Davis, and he's in there. Fernandez has got a 4.07 ERA. In reality, had a 3.81. He's 7-7. In reality, he was 12-8. He's got 18 starts so far, 110 innings pitched. And here's the pitch to Dave Parker. Nobody out, 22, and that'll be a grounder to the first baseman. Moving to third will be Davis. We will trade an out for a run here. Next up is Tracy Jones, and a 46. It's a base on balls 5-6. He's a base on balls 3. A ground ball to third. With a ball hit to third, we will hold up. We'll hold the runner up on that. G5. Runner on third holds. 46, yep. And now it's going to be Bo Diaz with 2 outs. Pitch from Fernandez, 35, and that'll be a 5-6, but Hernandez only a 2, and that'll be ripped to center, and right there is Dykstra. Makes the catch, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 4th, Wally Backman. 1987 Mets were something else. They're a lot of fun to play. 55, that's a pinch hit home run 6, but he goes up to 5, so it's going to be a bouncer to the first baseman, Isaski. 1 away. Keith Hernandez is next with a 43, and that'll be a base on ball, so he walks. So Hernandez on at first, and we're almost on the verge. No, he's still good, doing power, still hanging in there. Still got some endurance left. Carter. Let's see it. And that's going to be a 44, and on Carter, that's a base on balls 4-6, but pitcher's a base on balls 3, so it's going to be a possible double play to the shortstop. Let's see the shortstop arm rating. If it's a V, it is a V. So it's a 1, 2, and a 3. And they do not turn it. It's a fielder's choice, 6-4. So Carter bangs into a 6-4 fielder's choice. And here's Darryl Strawberry. And that is a 34, which will be a bouncer to the shortstop who charges, fires to first in time. Nice play by Larkin. So Strawberry bounces out. And we go to the top of the 5th. Isaski leads off. He's a right-handed hitter against Fernandez. And here's the pitch at 22, and that'll be strike 3. Got him. What a pitch by Sid Fernandez. And Dave Concepcion is next. He winds and deals with a 65, which will be a fly ball deep center field. Backing up to the track is Dykstra, and he makes the catch. And Ted Power, he'll be batting 63, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. All right, so Power is hanging in there. Got a little bit left in the tank. Here's McReynolds. I try to push these guys just a little bit more. Here's McReynolds with a 43, and that'll be a 3 base on balls, and it is a base on balls. And not only that, it's going to be a potential steal. There he goes, and the throw down. Oh, an 11 is going to be an error. He's going to go to third on an error. Let's see. Bo Diaz is an 11 error, so he throws it wild. So runner 1-1. Let's try that on E2. I don't know if that'll did not work. Let's try one more time. Wait, SB runner first. 2 bases, E2. Let's see if that'll work. Now, hold on a second. Trying to, all right, so McReynolds makes it to third on the throwing error by Bo Diaz. So they're nobody out, runner on third, and they will play here in the bottom of the 5th. They will play the infield in for Johnson. Here's the pitch, and that's a 66. That's a deep drive to right field, way back, and that ball is gone. Home run, 2-run shot for. Come on now. 2-run shot for Howard Johnson. I believe is that his 20th of the year? That's his 19th of the year. And that's going to be all for Power. He's going to get pulled here. And let's go to the bullpen and see what we got. Okay, we are going to go with Landrum. Yeah, we'll go with Landrum. I think he's pitched in 2 games already. Middle setup. We'll go with Frank Williams. He will be batting 9th. And let's get him in there. Frank Williams. There he is. All right, so Frank Williams will be facing Santana. 2-run shot by Hojo puts the Mets up 6-0. Here's the pitch to Santana. It's going to be a 12, which is a ground ball and through the left side for a base hit. So Santana is on at first. Nobody out, so Fernandez is going to bunt. He is a 5, pretty good bunter, and that's going to be bunted to the first baseman. SH3. So he moves up 1 out now, runner in scoring position, and it's Lenny Dykstra. The pitch from Williams, and that's going to be a 34. Now Williams is a 4 hit, so a 34 will be a grounder to short. He will look the runner back. So runner on second holds, and that's 2 outs, and here's Wally Backman. The pitch to Backman, 43, and a 43 is a base on balls of a 3, and he is a 3. So it's going to be a base on balls. So that puts runners on first and second for Hernandez. Hernandez today is 0 for 2 with a base on balls. Here's the pitch, and that is a 24 and a 24. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. So he brings the fastball, and Hernandez swings over it. And here goes, it's Barry Larkin, leads off. And the pitch, 55, and that's a 2-6. That is a deep drive, way back, left field, gone, home run for Larkin. So the Reds are on the board. Next up is Bell. The pitch, it's a 41, that'll be ball 4, so Bell walks. Puts a runner on first, nobody out. Next up is Eric Davis. The pitch, 63, struck him out. Next up is Parker, Dave Parker. Dave Parker's batting 275 in our replay with 18 home runs. And here's the pitch to Parker, lefty on lefty with a 62, strike 3. Got him with the curveball. What a curveball that was by Sid Fernandez on top of his game. Dealing right here. He's got he's allowed 1 run, only 4 hits so far. And it's going to be Jones, Tracy Jones, the pitch. And it's going to be a 46, which is a base on balls 5-6. He's a base on balls 3. That'll be bouncer to third. Scooped up by Howard Johnson over to first. And that retires the side. Gary Carter leads off here in the bottom of the 6th for the Mets. The pitch. And a 63 will be a fly ball right field. A couple of steps towards the line is Parker, and he makes the catch. Darryl Strawberry's next. The pitch to Strawberry, and that is a 43, which will be a 3 base on balls. He is. That's ball 4. And Strawberry's got a good lead. And there he goes. The throw down, not in time. So stolen base for Darryl Strawberry. And Kevin McReynolds now. The pitch, and that's a 16, which will be bounced to short. And the runner will hold at second base. Runner, second base, hold. And now, with 2 outs, it is Howard Johnson. The pitch, and that is a 12, and that's a drive down the line. Fair ball into the corner. Played off the carom by Parker. Coming around to score. Strawberry digging for second is Johnson. Here's the throw, and what an arm Parker still has. And the tag by Larkin, and he is safe. Larkin dropped the ball, rolled out of his glove. That's an RBI double for Howard Johnson, who's having quite a day. He's got a home run and a double now. And now it's Santana, who's 2 for 3 with an RBI. Here's the pitch. And that is a 36 and a 36, 3-6. That's a drive in the gap. That's going to be a base hit. Nobody gets that. Nice dive by Davis. That's going to roll to the wall. And digging for second is going to be Santana with a stand-up double. So Mets score a couple more runs here. And it's going to be Sid Fernandez. Here's the pitch. It's a 43, and that'll be a 3-6 base on balls. That's going to be it. We're really Frank Williams. We're going to bring in Frank Williams is tired. So we're going to go to the bullpen and see who we can grab. All right, we are going to grab a guy named, somebody not in the rotation middle. Scherer, Bill Scherer, and he will bat 9th, and we got him right there on top. So Bill Scherer, what I do is write on the bottom of these cards so I can see the numbers a little bit better, make them bigger. He's 5'3", 2'3", and Scherer. All right. Sid Fernandez. Sid Fernandez is back. Oh no, it is Dykstra. Okay. What was that? Williams ready comes high ball 4. So he walked Fernandez. And here's Lenny Dykstra, first and second, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, and that's a 52. That'll be a base hit. It's in the infield. Oh no, it's a base hit to the outfield. There could be a 1 base error on Davis. Let's see, Davis is throwing. It's a single and a possible 1 base error in center field. He's a 16, so a 16, 11 to 16 is a 23, so there will be no error. So it's a bases loaded single. Or it's first and second. Now it's a single, and that loads the bases. And up with 2 outs, and the bases loaded is Wally Backman. Backman today is 2 for 3 after having quite a hitting day. A 54. Whoa boy, that's a 54 chart right here. Men on base. It's going to be a 12, and a 12 is going to be a wild pitch, and that's going to allow runners to score. Wild pitch here by Scherer. And Backman with runners on second and third. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 56, strike 3. And that retires the side. So it's going to be Bo Diaz leading off here in the top of the 7th. And Fernandez is still doing pretty good. Still got some endurance. And a 61 will be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. What a pitch by Fernandez, excuse me. And Sasky's up next. 21, and that'll be strike 3, back-to-back Ks. Got him with the fastball. 2-way, and Dave Concepcion, which will be a 54 chart. See what happens here. And a 54 chart, field day charts, 22, and a 22 is going to be a pop-up in foul territory. A 22 is out of play. So Concepcion gets another chance, and that's going to be a 12, which is line base hit. Base hit single for Concepcion. 2 out single puts a runner on first base. And here we have Bill Scherer. We're down 9-1. We're going to let him bat. And it's going to be a 42, and that'll be bounced to short. 6-4. To end the inning. All right. 9-1. Holy smokes. Bottom of the 7th. Keith Hernandez. So 34 against, he's a 5 hit, so that's going to be a base hit. Yes, it is. Ground ball and through into the right field. Past the diving Concepcion. Carter's next. Pitch, and I thought I had and that's going to be a 5. That's going to be a drive down the line. Fair ball into the corner. Jones digs it out. Going for second is Carter. Hernandez will stop at third. So it's a double for Gary Carter, and that's his second hit of the game. He's 2 for 4 now. 36, yep. And Darryl Strawberry, they're going to walk Darryl Strawberry with nobody out. Bases loaded for Kevin McReynolds. Infield is back there looking for the double play. Here's the pitch. And that is a 65, which will be a deep fly ball to center field. That'll be deep enough to score. The runner, Hernandez, at third base. Fly ball, 8, runner, 3, safe. So an RBI for McReynolds, and Mets score another run. They lead it 10-1 now. And here's Howard Johnson, who's 3 for 4 with a home run and a double. 4 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a 43, which will be a base on balls. So the Mets with the bases loaded. And Santana. Infield is back playing for double play. Struck him out. Big K for Scherer to try to get some outs in this inning. It is a K, and it's going to be the pitcher. You know what? We're going to bring in a pinch hitter because Hernandez is tired. So we're going to bring in a pinch hitter here for Fernandez and then just bring in a new pitcher. Let's see who we're going to bring in. We can bring in Mookie Wilson. It's a switch hitter. Oh, wrong side. So let's do Wilson And he will bat, and the pitch to Wilson, it's a 46, and that's going to be 5-6. Bouncer to first to end the inning, G3. G3. And that's it. That's all she wrote. But the Mets pick up another run. They lead it 10-1. We're in the top of the 8th. Mets will call on a new pitcher. Who's it going to be? It is going to be not McDowell, Mitchell, rotation. He's in the rotation. Jesse Orosco. Let's call Orosco. He's ready. Oh, it's with a C instead of a K. Should have known that. All right, Jesse Orosco is ready to roll. He's a 4.316. And he will be batting 9th. Actually, we're going to put, can Mookie play right field? Yes, he does. He will go out to right field, and we'll put, what is that? We'll sit down Strawberry. And Wilson will play right field. All right, and we're ready to roll. New pitcher for the Mets here in the top of the 8th. And it is leading off will be Barry Larkin, the top of the order against Jesse Orosco. And that is going to be a 34, which will be a infield single. Yes, it is. Base hit. Little ground ball in the hole. And knocking it down to Santana. But no throw on that. Smart move by Santana. So runner on first, nobody out. Here's Buddy Bell, the pitch. And a 63, which should be a no, it's a fly ball. Deep right field to the track is Wilson. And he makes the catch. Next up is Eric Davis. The pitch from Orosco, a 42, and that should be a base on balls, and it is. So it's a walk. Runners on first and second now for the Reds. Next up is Dave Parker, lefty on lefty, the pitch from Orosco. That's going to be a 44, and that's going to be a potential ground ball double play, or 1 or 2, and they turn it. No, goes to second for 1, back to first, not in time. It is a fielder's choice. 4-6. All right, so we got 2 outs, and up comes Tracy Jones. Tracy Jones. Here's the pitch to Tracy Jones, first and second, 2 outs. 10-1 Mets here in the top of the 8th, and that's going to be a 56. Strike 3, got him with the curveball. Orosco with the Uncle Charlie strikes out Tracy Jones, and leading off is going to be the top of the struck him out. There we go, and that'll be it for the Reds. Dykstra is going to lead off for the Mets. Scherer is tired. We're going to pull Scherer for a new pitcher. Don't know who it's going to be. We'll see in a second when we get the bullpen and the endurance. We're going to bring in Landrum here. Closer, middle setup. Bob Murphy. Let's do Murphy. So we're going to replace Jones there. Send him to the 5th spot. We're going to send the pitcher to the 5th spot, and we will put somebody in to play whatever position. One player at pitcher. Bob Murphy's a pitcher. You're missing a left fielder, so we will put in. Who are we going to put in here? We're going to put in McClendon, can play left field. He will bat 9th. And his name is Lloyd McClendon. Can play several positions, catcher being one of them. All right, there's one more than one at catcher. Okay, so we got to move him to, what did I say, left field. There it is. He's in left field, and we are ready to roll. So who do we decide we're going to bring in? It was going to be Murphy. I don't think I put Murphy out yet. There he is. Rob Murphy. Okay, he will be pitching. Let's see where we're at. And it's Dykstra leading off. Here is the pitch, and that is a 44, which will be bounced to short. Easy play for Larkin. Strong throw to first base, showing off that cannon. Backman. Pitch to Backman with a 34, and that'll be a 3, so 34 will be a ground out to the second baseman, Wally Backman. I'm sorry, to second baseman Concepcion. And here's Hernandez with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 8th. 31, that's base hit, ground ball. Left side, and a base hit. Goes the opposite field. Finds the hole. So Hernandez with another hit today. And that brings up Gary Carter. Here's the pitch, and a 52. That'll be a ground ball to the shortstop, and that's tough play. There may be an error here. Let's see what happens. It's got to be super low for an error. 25. Throwing error is a 16, so no error by Larkin, but it will be scored a hit by the official scorer here at Shea Stadium. And here comes Jesse Orosco. We're going to let Jesse bat. His card is right there. And it's going to be a 55, which will be a swing and a miss. Strikes out. And that will end the inning. So we go to the top of the 9th, 10-1. Mets, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. The Reds, 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error. And it's Bo Diaz leading off here against Jesse Orosco. Here's the pitch, and that is a 55, and that's a fly ball deep left field. Backing up to the track is McReynolds, and he got it with his back up against the wall fence. It is a wall out there. I don't think it's a fence. I remember it being a wall. All right, so here is Orosco facing Saski. And here is the pitch, and that is a 22. Strike 3, got him with the curve. So 1 out away from victory here, Orosco. Concentrating on the sign from Carter. And it is Concepcion who's 2 for 3. Here's the pitch, and that is a 65. That'll be a high fly center field. Back is Dykstra a few steps, makes the catch, and that is the ball game. Yes, sirree. That is Field Day Baseball. Remember to like and subscribe, and let me know, what do you think of Field Day Baseball? Does it play quick and easy? I think it does. And let me know what you think. Take care.